the $40 she had already given the cashier inside, patting herself mentally on the back for being so close. Returning the nozzle to the pump, she forced a polite smile in the man's direction. As she climbed into the front seat of her Honda Civic, Lindsay's car, technically, like her credit card, she noticed Jeep Guy finishing up as well, sparking her anxieties again. He seemed to move too fast, both in terms of how long it had taken to fill the tank of an SUV and how quickly he maneuvered himself behind the wheel. She started the ignition, not bothering with her seatbelt, until she was out of the station and onto the service road. In the rearview mirror, she saw the Jeep follow, making the turn from the station without slowing. She merged onto the LIE. So did the Jeep. She tried to tell herself that most of the cars in the area were on the same route. She stayed in the right lane, waiting for him to pass. But 2 miles later, he remained directly behind her. He wasn't exactly tailgating, but not even an attempt to pass on the left. Maybe the types of friendly people who smile at strangers for no reason are the same oddballs who, like her, obey the speed limit at all times. Her grip tightened around the steering wheel when the Jeep's headlights followed her off exit 70 onto Route 111. She scolded herself. Stop wigging out. It's the weekend, and you're on the main road to the Hamptons in the summer. He's just one car. A different set of headlights suddenly appeared in the left lane, maybe a quarter-mile back, closing the distance. As the new arrival cruised beneath a street lamp, she could see that the vehicle was a police car, white with lights on the roof. Her foot immediately moved from the gas pedal to the brake, her eyes drifting involuntarily to the speedometer. She was now 10 miles an hour beneath the speed limit. Going too slow, like going too fast, was good cause for a traffic stop. She gave the engine more gas and then shifted her gaze to the rearview mirror again. The Jeep was still on her. Maybe if she were a different person, she would tail the cop in the white car, or even barrel past him on the right, triggering a stop. She could explain it was all because of Jeep Guy, with the worrisome smile, still following her after 9 miles. But Hope didn't have the luxury of that option. Her explanation for not having a license, at all, or a registration, in her name at least, could lead to worse allegations. Intoxication, insanity, a stolen car, something. So Hope maintained a perfect 45 miles per hour through Manorville, waiting for the cop to pass. The police car was 2 lengths behind her before she realized what she had assumed were overhead lights was actually a luggage rack, mounted on a regular old Chevy sedan. Jerk, she whispered to herself. There should be a law against strapping stuff to white cars. Jeep Guy finally turned off the main road once they hit West Hampton. All that worry for nothing. How many times had her imagination gotten carried away during the last 15 years? She was so relieved that she didn't give a thought to the white pickup truck that replaced the Jeep in her rearview mirror. Hope had been to the house only once previously, and that was when Evan had been pitching himself to get the broker gig. He only brought her along to make his one-man outfit appear bigger than it was, but she promised when he gave her the job that she was willing to take on any assignment he'd entrust to her, even today's last-minute drive to Manhattan and back, because one of his renters ran off with a set of keys. The listing was a 5-bedroom, 4-bath in Sagaponack, on the south side, a.k.a. the good side, of the Montauk Highway. Asking price, $2,999,900. To keep it from hitting the $3 million mark. It would never sell for that, but Evan dangled a high number to lure the owners into hiring him. Hope knew from the math the realtor had scribbled on the back of an envelope after the initial visit that he planned to push the couple to accept any all-cash